One of the things that you want to take a look at, as long as your kiddo is tall enough, make sure they know where the window lock is and make sure they know how to unlock it. Once they get the window open and it comes to the screen, each screen has latches that you pull out and pull out, then the screen just pushes out. Of course, the kiddo's probably strong enough to knock the screen out in the event of an emergency, but we don't want those two little latches to be the reason why they don't know how to get the window open. So just let your kids know that the screen can just fall out from that point, and then they hop out and they head to the mailbox out there. Or at least that's what our plan was. Now in our situation, once Jacob would get out the window, we had instructed him to then go up to the mailbox. And once he arrived at the mailbox, he was to put his hand on the mailbox and not let go. And the only person that he would let go of the mailbox for would be a firefighter, a police officer, or a parent. So he was to wait there for us. Now this is when he was young. He's 13 years old now, so he now knows that he could go for help to the next door neighbor or whatnot. But when he was a tiny mite, the instructions were simply go to the mailbox, put your hand on the mailbox, and don't let go until a firefighter, police officer, or mom and dad came to get him. So it doesn't have to be the mailbox, but in our situation, the mailbox was far enough away from the house that it kept him a safe distance from the flames or whatever was going on. And we also knew by him standing at the mailbox, the firefighters or wherever the emergency responders were would see him right away when they drove up to the house. Now another thing to remember on your escape plan, if your windows are second story windows like on the back of a house here, it's going to be difficult, not impossible, but it's going to be difficult for a kiddo or even an adult for that fact to get out that window and drop down to the ground safely. So there are different types of safety ladders you can purchase from hardware stores or online that just hook onto the window sill. And if you do have a high window off of the ground, you can just pitch that ladder out and then safely carry yourself down the ladder. So keep that in mind. If those rooms or those windows are up there on a second story, like on a walkout basement type home, keep that into consideration.